Hey everyone, JArt here, and this is the last of the Caesar saga. This is War of the Planet of the Apes. Now, story, 4 years have passed since the wars began. At first, in the beginning, it was just scientists, then we got survivors, and now we got soldiers. In this movie, humans are fighting back, and so are the apes. They're kind of on somewhat of an even playing field. Although, Caesar has more of the advantage since he has more of the advantage since he's more intelligent. He's intelligent, obviously, and the apes now use guns. So yeah, they're like really prepared for anything. And whatever Caesar's got in plan, he will put that plan into action, no matter what situation he is in. No matter what, every time that he is cornered, he always finds a way to come back out of it. So yeah, in this movie, Caesar's actions have consequences to them, and Caesar learns that a lot. He's learned that for like, I think he's learned that for like all three movies. In the first movie, he learns that not all humans are as nice as Will is. In the second movie, it was trust with Koba, because he was an ape, but he learns that humans and apes, they're not all that different. And in this movie, he learns that his actions cause consequences. In the beginning of the movie, it's a big shootout, and it's a big shootout at an ape base. But instead of killing the remaining survivors, Caesar lets them go, showing them mercy. But that went to come bite him very soon. And not only that, apparently, the virus has been, it's apparently never left. Apparently never left. No, it's not. This is not a Fallout thing. No, the virus is still around. It's still in effect towards the human race. So yeah. This time, instead of annihilating them, it's for like preventing people to like speak, making them more like ape-like, making them more prehistoric-like, barbaric, like cavemen. So yeah, they're gonna have to learn a new way to like communicate. It's kind of like if you know the show on Apple TV called See, if you've seen that, it's kind of similar here, except they can't speak instead of they can't see. The main villain here. Well, let's just say, he's definitely a lot more worse than Koba. Now, because what he thinks he's doing for the human race, is definitely the opposite. And I also forgot to bring this up with the leader. The leader in the last movie, in Dawn, he's I think it was toward the ends of the film. He said he's gonna do it he's doing it for the human race, but yeah, that didn't really help much. And same thing with this movie. This guy also says he's doing it for the human race. He's doing this thing for the human race, but it's actually doing the exact opposite. It's just making things worse. Instead of helping out the human race, you're more decreasing the lives of the human race. And no, it's not because of the apes. It's more on their part. It's more on their part. Because they're at first scientists were trying to control things, but of course that doesn't work. Second movie, trying to fix things, trying to regain like order, trying to make sure the human race survives. Yeah, that also doesn't help. And same thing with this movie. Yeah, the humans are pretty stupid here. See, I think they're more stupider than the apes. I swear, they really just are. There is one guy, I don't really know his name. Actually, I'm glad I don't know his name because he got what he deserved in the last movie. Seriously, Caesar spared your life. Caesar spared this guy's life, and he just betrays that. He betrays that mercy. And yeah, like I said, actions have consequences. That is the big major at the big major points of this movie. Actions have consequences. They always will. Yeah. As for I'm trying to be less spoilery for this one because, well, it's the last one. I know I spoiled like a bunch in the last few, but I'm trying to keep it minimum here. I will say my two favorite scenes. Well, three of them. I already told you one of them. The guy he got what coming to him. And the my other favorite scene. It's around towards the final act. It's around towards the final act. Well, not towards. It's at the beginning. A little bit at the beginning of the final act. A little hint for if you don't know. That is my favorite scene. That's my favorite scene. I like it a lot. And in the the ending, I find it really satisfying. I find it satisfying, and it's a good lead up to the fourth movie, which I'm going to see tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to see it tomorrow. I give this movie a 8 out of 10. I really like it. I really like it. If I were to rate these movies, I go with Dawn, War, and Rise. For now, Dawn, War, and Rise. I guess that's it. I know this is a shorter one. I know this is a lot more shorter than the last two. But that's the thing. I'm trying to keep it less spoilery. And yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I forgot to mention what my favorite scenes in the last two movies were. In Rise, my favorite part is the bridge scene. Obviously, well, actually, it's the whole third act. All of the third act I really like. In Rise, and in Dawn I like. I think it's towards the end of the second act. Wait, what counts the second act? But I do like that Caesar got to return home and sees how much difference. And he's also reminded on where he be on where his or on where he also where oh my god, English, where he started, where he was born, at the house, and it's glad to see that it still is like remained after all these years. So yeah, that's what I was gonna get out of the way. So yeah, that is it. I'm gonna see Kingdom, the Planet of the Apes tomorrow, and yeah, that is it. This is JArt. Send out. Bye.